How you guys doing? That's my main question. That's what I want to know. How's the fan game? How's my audience? Making sure the mic is right. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm chilling. I'm in great spirits. Motivated. As long as you're doing your thing, that's good. Hey, facts. Big facts. Hold on. That's what my focus is on. Doing my thing. Doing the things I want to do. Focusing more so on just content creation and the audience, getting to know you guys more. And that's it. I think content creators, they make it way too complicated, right? They trying hard, I guess, to some degree. Well, some people are lazy, but they're trying hard in the wrong way. And they're focused more on, am I going to get numbers? Am I guess, going to get liked by everyone? Will the masses, I guess, uplift me so I don't have to do all the work? That's never been my swag, but that's how you do. Me, I've got to been a march to the beat of my own drum kind of guy my entire life. So in content creation, it's going to be the same. I don't see any other way. And that's what makes me happy, being able to come on here, just talk to you guys. The fact that I live stream with no schedule. I'm all over the place. But that's how my life is. I just be doing a bunch of stuff. So whenever I have time, I have time. Usually that's overnight, late night. I prefer that shift. When I was doing the 9 to 5 thing, that was my favorite shift. I love graveyard shift. Less humans. I don't like people, except for my people, right? People that are not idiots. But due to the fact that majority of society are idiots, I'm not really a fan of people. You know what I mean? So I love graveyard shift because I ain't got to deal with nobody. I remember when we was going through a quarantine and there was like almost nobody outside. I was the happiest, singing in the ring type happy. I'm talking about dancing, you know, hitting my robot. I was hyped that I didn't have to talk to nobody. What? You mean I could get on public transportation and someone won't sit right next to me for no reason? Even though we on an empty cart, they just feel the need to be close to me. I hate that. One of my pet peeves. Really do hate that. But I like freedom. I like the freedom. Sometimes I might stream at 12 in the afternoon. Sometimes I might stream at like 12 at night. It's what it is. Let me read this to myself. You saying that you work with other people to improve your content? That's cool, man. You know, whatever floats your boat. Me personally, I work with myself. And I'm gonna improve my content just because I'm gonna work hard and make those improvements. I don't really like being clicked up or buddied up. A lot of people pretend to be in your clique or your buddy just so they could take advantage of you, use you for things, and then first chance they get to metaphorically stab you in the back, that's what they'll do. So, because I've learned from not only history but from experience, I'd rather keep to myself. That's the best thing. People don't gotta wonder like what podcast or live stream I'm gonna be on. Because for the time being, I'm gonna stay to myself. You know what I mean? Not shaming if that's how you do things. You know what I mean? If you do things in that manner to where it's on some, you got your group of content friends that you work with and y'all create content, more power to you, you know? Ain't nothing wrong with that. When it came to me becoming a better writer, right? I don't just write music, I also like write like for TV and film. Right? It's just something I always wanted to do. I took classes for it and met up with a group of writers every week, right? Where we would write and share our work with the class, right? And I do think that there was some improvement when it came to that aspect of it. Would I do it now? No. Learned what I needed to learn enough to where I could become self-sufficient or just do it on my own or do the research on my own, right? But it was great for learning basics. So I'm not faulting anyone for it. I just prefer to do things by myself. Hey, how you doing? How are you? Hey, I see you guys. You said it's amazing how many people don't like to be alone with themselves. Facts. There was this person I don't even think I could say I was cool with them. I was cool with them at one point. They showed that they had like a lot of just weird stuff going on with them, right? They mental wasn't all there. And I gave them another chance, maybe a few months ago, right? They reached out. We was, chopping it up. And they said certain things where I was like, yo, you might just need some time by yourself, man. Just, be by yourself for a minute. Like, don't be on the phone. Don't be around people, nigga. If you gotta go in your room and just hit the light and meditate for a little while and be alone with your thoughts, do that. They was like, you know what? I'm gonna try that. And then they did it. And then had a nervous breakdown and apparently was thinking about deleting themselves. I was like, oh my gosh. And this person is like my age, they're mid-30s or so. And you haven't learned to be with yourself. So much so that being alone with your own thoughts for a few minutes sends your world spiraling. That's a problem. What happens if you're in a scenario where you need to be alone? You get stuck in an elevator by yourself. What's up? You gonna panic? Of course you are, right? Or how about if you're in another country? Do you know that in Japan, it's disrespectful for you to be speaking out in public or on the train, in public transportation? Like you shouldn't talk to anyone, actually, right? Unless it's like asking certain things from a store or you're in a place just out and about. It's supposed to be disrespectful to just walk up on people. And especially if you're on the train, you're supposed to be quiet. What happens if you go there? Like now you can't go to Japan because you can't shut your mouth for 2 seconds? That's a problem. That's terrifying. I don't want to be around someone like that. You can't be alone with your thoughts. Get your ass away from me. You said readings? I don't know what you're talking about. Like reading a book? Readings like y'all be reading books? Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with that. What do you see? Someone's challenging me to a fight? That's weird. And definitely not for that amount. $500 ain't enough for me to do nothing. So, do you know how many sponsorships I turn down on a regular basis? It's crazy. I was talking to my older brother recently. I was like, am I right? Like, was I wrong for turning down all these sponsors that I see a bunch of YouTubers now just doing? And he was like, hell no, you wasn't wrong. You know what I mean? You was right. They was trying to get you. I was like, you right. You right. So $500 is nowhere near enough to get me to be scrapping out here. The hell? What? How much money could probably get made from the opportunity for someone to punch me in my mouth? You know how many people would pay to see that? They would make way more than $500. Man, back when I was doing martial arts and competing, people would make you think that I only had one fight and loss, right? Not realizing that in New York State it was illegal, so most of my fights aren't on record, but they're on record. I fought in the same league as Frankie Yeager, right? But anyway, right? I would say, last fight that I've had, people was paying hundreds of dollars to see me fight. And it wasn't because it was like, we got to see Beast Boy. He's amazing. It was like, we want to see someone punch him in his mouth, because the same way I talk now is the same way I talked back then, is the same way I talked when I was in high school, is the same way I talked in elementary. I never knew how to shut my mouth when it came to like saying my mind, speaking my mind, right? So people would pop out of retirement. Nigga, do you know how many people hate me from years ago when I first started YouTube, to where if you mention my name or try to diss me, they come out the woodwork. They become fans of you now. But then you destroy your channel because they only want to see anti-BXBeastBoy content. So you ruin your career. But there's a lot of people, right? And it just keeps growing through the years of people that want to see me get beat up. $500 is a slap in the face. That's disrespectful. Because I know that's going to be made within the first 10 minutes. That's quick. You sell tickets saying BXBeastBoy's fighting whoever, people just going to assume that I'm going to lose, want me to get my ass whipped, want to see it, might pay for pay-per-view wise, will literally fly to other states to watch it in person. Them motherfuckers will invest thousands to see me get my ass whipped, and you want to pay me $500. People gotta know they worth. That's my problem. I know my worth. Let's get that up. Let's get that number up, and then we'll talk about it. $500. Nigga, pay me $500 for wasting my time. Been working, haven't been able to tune in here lately. Hey, we're gonna be discussing a few things. We're gonna get into it in like a minute or so. You know what I mean? I like to usually start off with just talking about stuff that you guys are mentioning within the comment section or like live chat before we get into the big topics. He said, stop pretending like you about that life. Word. BX is pretty much the main character of Blood and Bone. We not getting facts. That's dead ass. I love the reference too. That's one of my favorite martial arts movies. My man Bone from Blood and Bone. I'm at American Dragon. Jake Long was in that movie too. That was crazy. We not getting in the ring for less than 20K. Talk that talk. Want me to get in there with some scrap. And also, people are going to be highly surprised when I whip that ass. When they find out, oh shit, Beast Boy could scrap, especially if I get like a few weeks in advance to get back in fight shape. Nigga, I'm nasty with these hands, bro. I'm like surgical with these bitches. That's a fact. People keep talking about some I hide behind my brother. Oh, he talks crap and gets his gangster brother to scare people. Word? Oh, because he boxes? I've been trying to get him to box since we was teenagers, nigga, like I was doing. We went to the backyard. I was rusty. Nigga, we sparred. Yes. Guess who almost got dropped by body shots? Wasn't me. Guess who favorite punches a body shot? This guy. Well, I like bolo punches too as well, uppercuts. And the jab, can't forget the jab. But I'm really good when it comes to scrapping, so. And I've been paid to fight before. So it's gonna have to be a step up. Facts, Crizzy. Main character for Blood and Bone. That's facts, though. That's crazy. So you're supposed to be representing. So the person that's challenging me to this $500 fight wants to represent for Goon Squad. You want to make your daddy Adam Calhoun proud? You're going to get washed up like he did. You're going to have, metaphorically in the video game, hypothetically, 2 matching black eyes. I see you mentioned Crack Squad. That's funny due to the fact that Adam Calhoun got his eye blacked by a crackhead. You think anyone under that regime is going to be able to stand up with anyone over here? Come on, bro. Come on, man. You can't beat up my little brother. And I wouldn't even let him take a $500 fight. You out your damn mind. Fine, that's crackhead prices. Like, go ahead, get the money up, and we could do a scene like my cousin Vinny. When as soon as you get that money in your hand, nigga, that should be 2 seconds. Remember, guys, don't block. Time out if it's necessary. Don't block unless they wildin'. If they go too far, then yeah, get them out of here. But if they're just, giving me content, as long as they're not going too far, don't block. If it's necessary, timeout is cool. I'm just saying, it's all fun and games till you realize you're fighting a man that can throw a 15-punch combo, 20-punch combo faster than you can blink. Facts. And wait till I show him the inch punch. That's my favorite thing. But anyway. Let me see. Did he wild out? 1,000. Ooh. Make it a little bit more. Let's make it a little bit more. Come on. Well, not a little bit. Way more. 1,000 wouldn't be enough. 1,000 wouldn't be enough. And also, I need upfront money, right? Which means that you would have to send half of it before the actual fight. Because that's how you would legitimately do it. Appreciate you, Jody. Nah, you did the right thing. You're doing the right thing. I was just saying it just to make sure. I didn't even get to the bottom of what was going on in chat yet. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. You said 20K. Tell Adam to sell the Buick box by. He run drugs and then will talk. Facts. And also, why would I want to fight one of Adam Calhoun's flunkies? Nigga, go get your daddy. Put up more than some little measly ass 500, and then we could talk. Bare minimum, at least get Mises. If you can't get Adam Calhoun, go get Mises. Or you know who else I'll take that fade with, hypothetically, in a video game. No threats. Justin the Glover. The Glover could get, or you know who I will? Because this shit would be like 1 second flat. Triple T. Yeah. He might be able to get a discount because that nigga, whoever I fight after that, we could do same day. Triple T would be the easiest work I've ever seen in my life, nigga. You let that military experience fool you. Nigga, I have a lot of friends that's in the military. It was whipping their eyes just the same. Just the same. Who you think helped them get their jiu-jitsu up so they can compete in the combatives tournaments? Me. Also, nigga is like 85. I don't think he could stand on his own, let alone get in the ring. And also, I'm just joking, guys, So I don't want to fight nobody for free. For free. If we talking sport in the ring, oh, bring it on. Bring it on like the 2000s movie. I love the back fist, bro. That used to be one of my specialties too. I got a lot of moves that I really was catching people with. Spinning back fist, spinning back elbows, spinning back kick, because I got a way that I do it. You know what? We're going to get into another time. Said, so disrespectful when you put Wing Chun in there and back fist, MF. Wing Chun. That's a giant. Got a few homies that practice that too, for sure. And you gotta know a little bit of it when you train Jeet Kune Do, which is one of the first martial arts I started. So back fist MF BX, am I right? Nah, you're right. It's just satisfying when Nate Diaz smacks someone. The Stockton slap. Classic. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. They are clout chasers. Were how Adam Calhoun said, first they dox me. Well, no, first they lie on me. That don't work. Then they dox me, try to threaten me. That don't work. Now y'all trying to offer me $1,000 to fight a flunky. Come on, let's rise that price, man. Rise that price, and I need half up front. Shit, send it now. I'll show up next week. Send it now. I'll show up tomorrow. Because that would be light work. What training you have? Kissing Adam Calhoun's ass, nigga? That make you tough? Get your ass up out of here. Real talk. But yeah, that was funny. I didn't expect to get threatened in a fight offer immediately as soon as I started the live stream, but I am who I am. I told you, people hate me. Know what I mean? That's why 500 is nowhere near enough. I know people will break the bank to see that. No, they'll break the bank to see that. All right, you guys ready? Hit the like button, all that good stuff. Man, that was funny. So we gotta get BX some frequent flyer miles so he can start doing whooping. I'm down. I am fully down. But sure. That's so light work. I'm telling you, people are gonna be so surprised. You see me in person. You see my big ass shoulders, me being over 6 feet. Nigga, people are, oh shit. I didn't even know. I'm sorry, BX. Nigga, I started doing karate katas and looking like I'm Van Damme in his prime, nigga. I'm over there doing a whole routine. Imagine that. Let's get into some topics, bro. That was funny. So whipping my ass. Yeah, okay. Go and get Adam and step that money up. At least, bare minimum, go get Mises. Amoni settling for Mises or the Glover. Give you a discount on Triple T. Because that's like, I'm telling you, 2 seconds. It's like the scene from My Cousin Vinny, nigga, just with my check. Fresh off the couch, eating a sandwich. I don't got to train for none of these niggas. I saw, what was his name? Steroid Luciano boxing with Adam Calhoun in his corner. Who Adam Calhoun teaching how to fight? Like, that sound crazy. That is crazy. That's like learning how to play basketball from a crackhead. You ever been in the league? Nah. You ever been on a team? Nope. Adam Calhoun teaching someone how to fight is crazy. It's like someone with no arms teaching you how to bowl. Just moving shoulder and nubs. You're supposed to just follow that. Anyway. People are crazy. Allegedly, of course, in GTA. Said BX, you could probably blank Adam one time and it'll be like Dragon Ball Z. It'll fly through like 80,000 walls. Now that's facts. It'll be like he'll be on the wall with like an imprint of himself. Motherfucker gonna look like the Juggalo logo. Said the crackhead gonna steal the gold and pawn for a fix. That sound real Adam Calhoun like if you ever ask me. But anyway, let's see. Let's talk about a few things.